Alright, here we are, our last video in this series about business account eligibility. So far, we've talked about whether your company may be eligible for a business account based on where it's incorporated, its legal form, and the industry in which it operates. But there is one last piece of the puzzle. From where and to where does your business receive and send funds? Because, surprise, even if you check all the other boxes, this one alone could get your application rejected. Let's break it down. When you apply for a business account, traditional banks and fintechs want a comprehensive understanding of your business, and that includes where your money is coming from and where it's going. And there are two main reasons for this. Reason number one, sanctioned countries. Some countries are under international sanctions from the UN, the US, or the EU. The financial institution, what do? They usually comply. So if you need to send or receive payments to or from a sanctioned country, it's a hard no. Think North Korea or Iran. Now, I say usually because not all financial institutions treat sanction the same way. Depending on who issued the sanction, some financial institutions may take a different approach. But you know what? Let's not drown in legal technicalities. Just remember one thing, the general rule is simple: sanctioned countries equal no payments in or out. Let's move to the second reason. Reason number two, country risk level. Even if a country isn't sanctioned, things can still get tricky. Why? Because every country is assigned a risk level, high, medium, or low. And if your business deals with high-risk countries, some financial institution may decline your application simply because it doesn't fit their risk appetite. You want to get an idea of a country's risk level? Visit this website, knowyourcountry.com. Some country classifications may actually surprise you. You know what? Let's play a quick quiz. Vietnam, high risk. Malaysia, medium risk. Saudi Arabia, low risk. UAE, high risk. Kuwait, low risk. So you see, not that easy to guess, right? And here's another interesting fact. The risk perception isn't universal. Risk assessment by a financial institution depends on where this financial institution is based. For example, an Asian bank might classify an Asian country as low or medium risk, while a European bank might see that same country as high risk, and vice versa. So if your business operates mainly in a specific region, it's often smarter to work with a financial institution from that region. They likely have a higher risk tolerance, so to say, for the markets you deal with, making your life a lot easier. Now, let's say you've done your research and you're thinking, I'm a smart guy. Maybe I'll just list payment in my application with low-risk countries to get my account approved faster. Bad idea. Terrible idea. Sure, you might get your account open quicker, but think a little bit. The moment you start sending money to high-risk countries or sending money from high-risk countries that you forgot to mention, your account gets flagged. And then, well, you have an account, but you can't even use it for your actual payment needs. So trying to game the system, not a smart move. You won't win anything, just waste your time. And that's a wrap, our final episode in this series on account eligibility. Now, you know hopefully exactly what to check before applying for a business account, so you don't waste your time chasing dead ends. See you in the next video, where we'll dive into even more realities of the payment world. Au revoir, bye bye, see you next time.